Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. I'm just kidding around. What's up, guys? This is 8-Bit. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about some things that you can do during quarantine to prepare for the end of it. Now, if you're an artist, if you're a business, if you're a musician, if you run any sort of business where social media is your main source of advertising, you want to watch this video. So about a month ago, I came across this relatively new thing called a digital business card. And I had never really heard about it before. I'd never heard what it was or what it can do for you. So it got me thinking about the different ways we as artists or businesses or musicians advertise to people when we're out in the world. So if you're an artist, you're out in the world, you want to give somebody your information, you have essentially two choices. The one that's been going on since the dawn of time is the business card. Just your plain paper business card, nothing fancy. That, in my guesstimation, thinking about it, is probably the worst thing you can do, because think about your own wallet. You know, you've been out and about, somebody's given you a business card, you've looked at it once, you've put it in your wallet or your purse, and you've moved on about your day. About 3 weeks after that, you go back to your wallet or your purse and you look back in there and you go, oh my God, I got this business card, and you don't remember anything about it. You're like, I don't know who gave this to me. It's essentially a dead source of advertising when you're out and about. Now, bear in mind, this video is for post-coronavirus COVID-19 life. We don't really want to get out and start shaking hands and meeting people right now. Maintain social distancing. So your second choice would be a digital business card. And why is that important? If you have a Instagram handle or anything that is hard to spell or hard to pronounce, or there's just a lot of characters, a digital business card is going to be awesome for you. And you have a couple of choices. So like I said at the beginning of this video, I originally heard about digital business cards about a month ago. And I saw an Instagram targeted ad for the Tappy card. I'll show you what that is. This is a Tappy card. It has a QR code in case the person's phone doesn't take the tap service yet. Or you can just tap this card to a person's phone and you can load it up with your Instagram, your Facebook, your MySpace, your Friendster, whatever you have on there, your email address, your phone number, however you want a potential client or customer to get in touch with you, you can load this up. So when I first got the Tappy card, I was 75% happy with it. It works. It works. There were a few things on it that were dodgy. It took my Instagram without a hassle, which was good. But other things that I wanted to add to it didn't work. It wouldn't let me load my Facebook page, and it wouldn't let me load my Etsy store, which doesn't matter much to me because I usually post on Facebook from Instagram. So if you follow me on Facebook, 8-Bit Art, you'll see the stuff that I post from Instagram, and my Etsy page is mostly in my tagline on Instagram. So there's workings around, but what I've come to find as an artist, if you just present this card, it's boring as hell. You want to make a good first impression with clients and customers when you're out and about after COVID-19, and this card is not the way to do it. For one, I'm trying to move the QR code in case my phone gets it and knocks us off. Number one, it's a plain white card. All it says is 8-Bit, and it says Tappy. This does not inspire confidence. It does not inspire creativity. It just lets the person know that you have a digital business card. One of the things that I hate about this is that I'm actually advertising for Tappy. So when I hand somebody a card or I tap it to their phone, they usually will see Tappy or they'll just see my name. Who gives a shit? About a week ago, I was contacted on Instagram by this guy named the Holla card, or the real jalapeno, and I'll put a link in the comments too as well. Or if you go to my most recent post, you will see that. What Michael has done is he has taken the same technology from a tappy card. You can tap it to somebody's phone or let them scan the QR code, and it will take you to your social media, except he is able to put your artwork on these cards. Bear in mind, it's the same technology as the tappy card, only you get to present the customer or the client a much more polished look. So I'm out and about, somebody goes, hey man, what's your Instagram? I take out a card with my artwork, tap it to their phone, and it's brought to all my social media platforms. Another way that these cards are superior to the tappy card is when you tap the tappy card to someone's phone, it brings up a menu. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, Etsy, phone number, email. The menu screen when you tap this card is black. It's just a plain black screen, and it has widgets that they can go to and press for Instagram. It does not inspire creativity. When I tap the real jalapeno or the Holla card to somebody's phone, there is a menu screen with a print that I made, the Salvador Warhol, and it has all the widgets there. So it's a much more cohesive unit. When somebody says, hey, I saw your art around town, what's your social media? Not only am I presenting them with my art to tap to their phone, once I tap the card to their phone, they also see artwork that I've created and how to get in touch with me. It's all about staying in somebody's mind. When you want a commission or you want to make a connection, if you give somebody a tappy card, it's a plain white card. It's advertising for the company. Boom, you tap it to their phone and nothing comes up. It's just a black screen with a menu. That doesn't inspire artistic creativity. It doesn't let the customer think that you are serious about what you do. So I would definitely recommend looking at Holla Pina or the Holla card, HOLLACARD, and give him a shout. Let him know that you heard about this from me, and check his prices. He also has several other things too that you can add that are the same tap information. He has pop sockets you can put on the back of your phone. Guys, if you just heard me sniffing, I promise I'm not sick. It's down here in the south, there's a lot of pollen, so I'm not sick, I'm good, everything's fine. He has pop sockets, he has buttons. You can put a button on your backpack or your jacket, tell somebody just to tap the button, and that'll give them your social media information. He also has Holla straps, these little bracelets that you can wear, and somebody goes, hey man, how do I get in touch with you? Boom, tap the bracelet to their phone, and it will take them to a personalized menu of your artwork, of your choosing, and it will have all the information, Instagram, Facebook, email, web store, phone number if you want to give them that. It's all about making a good first impression. Now, going back to the beginning, a lot of people still have business cards. That's like giving somebody, if you give somebody just a plain old business card, what you're really saying is, here, you throw this away for me. The tappy card is good. It's decent. It'll pass. But once again, bear in mind, there's no artistic expression on the card. So when you're meeting up with somebody, you want to give them your information, you post the card, they're just looking at a white card, and you're advertising for the company. But with the Holla card, the Jalapeno card, you are advertising your own artwork, start to finish, and you are getting a much more cohesive experience with delivering your information to the client. Now, when I say that, his advertising is also on this card, but it's on the back of it. So if you don't want to show that, boom, just present that to the phone, tap it, and it'll come up with that menu screen that I was talking about. So another thing that separates the tappy card to the Holla card is the tappy card is very limited in its functionality. Like I said, kind of, at the beginning, the tappy card, once you take it to the menu, my Facebook didn't work and my Etsy store didn't work. I had to compensate that by telling people, hey man, just go to my Instagram, that's my information. With the Holla card, every link that I have found works. I can send people to my Instagram. I can send people to my Facebook. I can send people to my Etsy store. They can email me or call me. All widgets work on the menu of this Holla card. So right now we are all in quarantine. We are all thinking about our next steps. This could potentially go a month, 2 months. Who's to say? A lot of people are thinking it'll probably be over with by June, July. Why am I telling you about this now? I'm telling you about this now to plan ahead. Contact Hollapena, Hollapena, or the Holla card, Hollacard, and go ahead and get started on these now. So that way when we are back out in the world, we're mingling, we're networking, we're trying to get clients and customers, you will already have this in your arsenal. You could whip it out, tap it to their phone, menu screen of your art. It's a much more cohesive experience, and I guarantee you it'll make the client or customer remember your name. So, who do I recommend? Tappy card, Holla card. Get yourself a Holla card. I'm not being paid to do this video. There's not been any endorsement whatsoever of Holla card to me. I'm really just trying to express to you guys the best way to quickly stand out in the public's mind when you're out and about and you want to give people your information. The Holla card's the way to do it. There is a good security feature on this. I have one card in my wallet, so I'll get that right now. This is just a straight front pocket leather wallet. Nothing fancy. It's not thick. I don't keep a lot of cards in my wallet. And I have the third one that I got, which is a print that we never came out with. If you guys remember me posting about this, this is the 8-Bit Studios, Atlanta, Georgia. It's supposed to look like a 70s trippy acid art poster. So this too is a Holla card. I keep this in my wallet. If you put a Holla card in your wallet or your purse, it will not tap to the phone. So people cannot get your information unless you want to give it to them. That's a good security feature that I like about this, and I've tried all 3 cards. I've put the card in my wallet, tapped my phone to my wallet, it will not go off. So yeah, if you're concerned about privacy, you don't want certain people to get your information, they cannot just tap you and get your information. There is a limit to what type of information you want to put on these cards. You want to put what you want the customer to know. So if you want your customers to go to your Instagram, put your Instagram. If you want to add an email address, you can do that. There won't be a place, like I put my phone number on there just because I'm old school. I like to call people rather than text. Texting annoys the crap out of me. So I like to talk to people on the phone. I'm old. I'm an old head. So I put my phone number on there. So if my card is in my wallet and I'm just walking about and somebody glances it with their phone, they won't get my information. So you are in control of the information you put on the card. You are in control of who gets that information. And you can do it really badassly. I just made that a word. By putting your artwork on the card and putting your artwork on the menu that pops up when you tap that card, it gives the end user a much more cohesive and a much more defined look. I'm going to keep this video short. I'm going to wrap it up, but Hollapena, Hollapena, or Holla card, Hollacard. Check those guys out. Let them know that 8-Bit sent you, and go ahead and start planning for this. You know, we're not going to be quarantined forever, guys. When we get back out in the world and we want to give people our social media information, we're going to be at the ready, because guess what? We're prepared. Check out his other stuff too. The buttons are awesome. The Holla straps, the little bracelets you can wear, you can kind of tap. And the pop sockets too. Definitely get in touch with them. Let them know 8-Bit sent you. All right, guys, I'm out the door. You guys be safe. Wash your hands. Practice social distancing. Only go out when necessary. The best time if you have to go to the grocery store is right after the senior citizen time frame. So most grocery stores have a 9 to 10. They're really only letting select people in. Best time to go to the grocery store is right after that. As soon as they open it up to the general public, if you have to get something, get in early and get out. that's about it. Yeah, I don't want to cross promote, so I don't want to talk about too much other than these cards. But dude, Holla cards, these are legit. Once I got mine, it blew the Tappy card out of the water. So look into it. At least just give them a follow. Support people with really creative ideas. Holla card, HOLLACARD, and let them know that I sent you. All right, guys, be safe. Like I said, wash your hands, hand sanitizer. Don't be licking street lights or street poles. I hate to lick a street light. Anyway, just practice common sense when you're out, if you have to be out. I love you guys, and I hope you guys stay safe, and I'll see you when all the craziness ends.